Welcome to Tyler's Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is January the 20th, December the 20th. We didn't even do Christmas yet, so we don't know it's not January yet. We didn't do Christmas yet. Have you guys? It's almost Christmas. It's 5 days away from Christmas. I almost played myself out of the thing, out of the picture. But we have 5 days until Christmas. This Christmas is just getting too fast. It's getting too fast. Oh, man. I hope you guys are ready for it because you could just snap your fingers and it's going to be here. It's going to be really fast. I think Christmas is supposed to be on the Thursday. I believe so. I could check it. But I believe it's on a Thursday. Yeah, it's on a Thursday. It's next Thursday, guys. Next Thursday. My goodness. And then you got New Year's. The new year happens. It's going to be 2026. Crazy. But ladies and gentlemen, we do have Friday Night Smackdown to talk about. It was taped because of holidays. Triple H is letting the wrestlers go and see their families for the holidays. I guess the next 2 weeks of SmackDown is going to be taped, so that's going to be okay. I guess it's okay. We had some good matches here, but most all the stuff is already got spoiled. I didn't really care for much because people spoiled it already and all that stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, we do have some updates of TNA. I couldn't watch TNA because it started at 12 o'clock for me. I don't know why, but it started at 12, and I already saw some spoilers, but I got the two major updates. One, who won the Battle Royal and became the #1 contender to Frankie Kazarian's World Championship. I don't know when this is happening, but because I heard that there's going to be 3 separate #1 contenders. Whoever wins this Battle Royal and whoever goes for the title at the ACW. I forgot what it's called now. Their TV deal. When their premiere on their TV deal. Is it ACW? Something like that. And on Genesis, it would be Mike Satana. So, the person that won the Battle Royal is the newcomer, former AEW superstar, Bear Bronson. He becomes the #1 contender. And we found out who won between Team TNA versus Team NXT. Inside a steel cage, Team TNA beat Team NXT. But the most shocking thing is that Ariana Grace betrayed her father, Santino Morello, by kicking him in the groin and starts slapping him and yelling at the TNA stars, yelling at Mike Santana. Steve Maclin jumping off, everybody was out of the cage. Everybody was out. The whole Team TNA is all out. Except for Santino and Ariana Grace and Stax. So everybody trying to get back in the cage to save Santino. Because they knew that his daughter is going to attack him. But Steve Maclin climbed the cage and get back in the ring to try to save Steve Maclin. But Stax ran away, but Ariana Grace was still in the ring. And she had a stare down with Steve Maclin. And then when she was walking out, she had some words to say to Mike Santana. Stax is still your international champion for TNA. But I think Santino is going to make this more personal now. Because Stax made his daughter betray her own father. So that's going to be interesting to watch as well. I don't know why it started at 12, but I couldn't watch it because I get tired. It's a 2-hour show. So it'll end at 2 a.m. I am not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, but I got shocked. Because he did the Dominic and Rey Mysterio betrayal, but Dominic is a wrestler, I guess. Ariana Grace is a wrestler too. But I was shocked that they actually did this, especially with TNA. I've never seen other companies do this. I see a lot of WWE doing this with spouse or family betraying each other, but TNA, I don't see a lot of TNA doing it, or AEW. So it was interesting to see. This is why you don't let people stay in the cages with some people, because this is what happened to Matt Hardy with the Nemitz. He was stuck in a cage and he got betrayed. Santino got stuck stayed in this steel cage and he got betrayed. In TNA, don't stay in the cage. Don't stay in the cage. We heard that Tessa Blanchard and Victoria Crawford will be going for the tag titles at Genesis. I don't think we have a no contender for the Knockouts Championship. Sorry for the yawning. I don't know if I made you guys yawn, but I made myself yawn. But, yeah, I don't know if we have any champion, the Knockouts title on the line. And we know Mike Santana is going for the world title. So let's talk about Friday Night SmackDown. Damian Priest came out, and he wanted to talk about John Cena because he's the greatest of all time. He wants to talk about John Cena, that he respects him, and he wants to say thank you to Cena. And then he wants to talk about the win that he had last week when the Terror Twins beat Zelina Vega and House of Black. And then Zelina Vega came out, and she wanted to say, you think it's over. And until this man says it's over. Aleister Black's music hits, and then Aleister Black attacked Damian Priest from behind, but Damian Priest had some upper hand. He took out Aleister Black. They went outside the ring. Damian Priest had a different idea. He wanted to put Aleister Black through a table. It didn't work out so well because Aleister Black wouldn't stop reversing everything. And then he did double knees, a Miroda, well, I can't even say the word, into the table, onto Damian Priest, and even Aleister Black hurt himself too. And then, ladies and gentlemen, in backstage where the professionals were helping Damian Priest to go to the trainer's office, Aleister Black attacked Damian Priest again in the backstage. He whacked him in the head with a shovel, and then a black mass. A lot of crazy things happen here, and ladies and gentlemen, not just Damian Priest getting hit with a weapon in backstage. Michin attacked Jade Cargill with a candlestick because she says she will do this. She will do it again to Michin. Michin was happy last week because they were supposed to have a match, but Jade Cargill attacked her last week. So yeah, a lot of things are happening here. We have Nia Jax and Lash Legend versus the Kabuki Warriors. And they want to get to those tag team titles. They thought they're done with Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. It was a pretty okay tag team match. But the winner of that match was Nia Jax and Lash Legend, getting the win. And then, ladies and gentlemen, Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair came out and attacked Nia Jax and Lash Legend because they're not done with them. And they want those tag team titles, but they do have to wait after Rhea Ripley and Io Sky gets their shots at January 5th on Monday Night Raw. I think I told you guys this before, SmackDown's going 3 hours in January 2nd. Oh boy, more 3 hours of wrestling. We're going to go crazy. But ladies and gentlemen, yeah, that's that. And Joe Test and Wade Barrett was the commentary for this week. To replace Michael Cole and Corey Graves for this week. So that's interesting. They showed us the footage of Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes. Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes brawled at Drew McIntyre's house. They didn't show the actual brawl, but you guys can see on the Instagram where they broke the nutcracker and where Cody Rhodes threw a cop into water. So yeah, you can watch that on Instagram. But they didn't show all of it. But Nick Aldis does not know what to do. Cody Rhodes got himself in trouble with the law and all that stuff. Cody Rhodes comes out. He wants Drew McIntyre. He just wants to beat the living hell out of Drew McIntyre. But Nick came out and he says you made it worse. Because now you got a problem with the law, you attack the police officers and all that stuff. But Nick says, you work for me. I'm your boss, I'm the general manager, and all that stuff. But Cody Rhodes says, while I'm the WWE champion, you're not the boss. I listen to the fans. And he says, Nick, you work for me because I'm the champion. What are we going to see between Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes? And I guess it's official. Drew McIntyre makes his return next week. And now Cody Rhodes is not allowed to touch Drew McIntyre. If he does, he will be stripped of the WWE title. So, I don't know what Cody Rhodes is going to do when Drew McIntyre makes his return. Next match, we have Julia versus Elbow Fire. Julia wants the Women's United States title back, but she has to face the security guard of Chelsea Green. Julia gets the win, of course. And then we have Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes versus DIY. Pretty decent tag team match. Nathan Fraser and Axiom still wants their chance against DIY. Because what they did to Axiom, stealing his mask, it's kind of personal for Axiom. But they want Carmelo Hayes and Dragunov versus DIY. Carmelo Hayes has some little beef with Tommaso Ciampa, costing him the United States Championship match 2 weeks ago. And he did the same thing to Tommaso Ciampa. That's why we're having this tag team match. It was a pretty decent tag team match. I enjoyed it. But the winner of that match was Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes. Speaking of tag team matches, we have the WWE tag team titles. The Wyatt Six, Joe Gacy and Dexter Lumis versus MFTs. JC Mateo and Tonga Loa. And everybody was on the ring at ringside. Solo and his team, the rest of his team. And you got the Wyatt Six at the ramp with Eric Rowan, Uncle Howdy, and Nikki Cross. And this thing, these guys were destroying each other. These YS6, these MMTs were destroying each other. Tonga got himself involved. And then Erica Rowan got himself involved. Everybody just got involved and it turned into a brawl. And nobody won the match. Because we just had a brawl. Everybody was attacking somebody. We got Tonga jumping off the turnbuckle and doing cross bodies. And then you got Eric Rowan clotheslining Tonga out of the ring and throws Nikki Cross into a powerbomb over the top rope into Tonga. A lot of things happen here. But ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. It is the holidays. I think kids are on the holidays now. Everybody's on holidays. Except for people that have to work, because sometimes people work on the holidays. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's the holidays. I hope everybody is going to enjoy themselves. And we have a couple more weeks until the next year. 2026. 2025, bye-bye. 2026, hello. Until another 12 months. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all to me today. That's all for me today. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe, notification bell. See you guys tomorrow. I mean, I don't think there's a pay-per-view happening this weekend. I don't think so. I will see you guys Tuesday on Monday Night Raw results. Bye.